What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Famous Football. Yeah, today is preview day. You know what that means? The big boys, yeah, the best team on the planet. Yeah, CFC, Chelsea, the Blues, the world champions. We get to play football tomorrow. Yeah, basically that's what mean. Now it's the FA Cup game, it's not the Premier League game or it's not the Champions League game. So you may say, okay, that really doesn't matter. No, forget it. Listen, it matters, right? We playing in the FA Cup. We playing against Reynolds FC. If you don't know what that means, yeah, that basically Wrexham, right? Their owner is Ryan Reynolds, the famous movie star Deadpool, the brother, yeah, from Deadpool. You know that. We going right tomorrow to play them in an FA Cup game. Now it's what's it called? I think round five, and then we get to move to the quarterfinals. Now is it quarterfinal? Yeah, quarterfinal, and then the semifinal, and then hopefully we can see ourselves in the final, and then collecting the trophy as well. But obviously we the favorite for this game, right? And there are so many things involved in this game. We saw their manager the last game we played against Villa was at the field watching the game, getting down some notes, jotting down some points, how to face or what to do when he see Chelsea at his at his stadium. So they're looking ready for that. Before we get into all of that, the preview, my predicted lineup, my prediction for the game, who I think gonna start, what I think Liam Rosinha should do to be able to guarantee Chelsea the win. Just hit the like, hit the subscribe for me. Much appreciated, ladies and gentlemen. You've been good. Much appreciated. Thank you. Now, let's do it. Yeah. Like I said, the big boys, yeah, the champion of Europe, the champion of the world. We have a trophy that says we are the champion, yeah, of the. Let's say, yeah, and we're gonna add the Champions League to A to make all the champions the champions of Europe and then the champions of the world. Nobody can ever say that, right? And then the following season, because this season is done, we're not gonna get the Premier League. We're gonna add the Premier League to it. Then it's gonna be we are the champions of Europe, we are the champions of the world, and then we are the champions of England. So forget it. All of that's gonna happen. Are we gonna be holding all of the trophy at some point? Mark my word, ladies and gentlemen. Mark my word. Yeah, it will happen. But Wrexham, what really do I know about Wrexham? I can tell you this for a fact. Nothing. Other than Ryan Reynolds, yeah, I know nothing about Wrexham. As a team, as a club, now listen, I know them. I know that they are a team. I know that, they're in the championship. I know that they are from Wales. I know, all of that, right? But when I say tactically what they're doing, I do not watch the championship. Now maybe next season I may have to watch the championship once Spurs get to go to the championship. Now I'm not going to go there to go watch it because I like Spurs. I'm going to watch it because I hate Spurs, and it's a hit along. But when it comes to them tactically, basically I know nothing. But I can also tell you this: they won their last 3 games and they've been good. They are sitting 6 in the championship table, so they are in the quote unquote playoff area, because I think there's 3 teams that gets to go into the Premier League. The first 2 teams automatically go on the table, and then what's it called? The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. These 4 teams play the playoff, and then whoever win gets to go. I think it was the same thing for what was it? Not Southampton in the Premier League. Didn't it's like Sunderland. Sunderland got to play what's it called, the playoff, and that was how they also got to be in the Premier League as well. So we will see, right, if they will come to the Premier League. Now almost every season with Wrexham, it's like they're getting promoted. Now they came down from the bottom, they found themselves in the Championship, and they're trying to make their way into the Premier League as well. So hopefully now they go well with them. But tomorrow, hopefully it doesn't go well with them. Now Chelsea news. What's latest, right? We know the usual people are still out, right? When I say the usual, the people that are out for long term, right? So Liverpool, I think basically he's the only person that is still out for a long term. No, what's his name? Gates, according to Liam Rosinha, he's still out as well for a little bit. So Gates is still out, and then Liverpool is still out. Esteval, right? Also is still out. He said Esteval is on grass, he's playing, but he's not going to play this game. So we might see Esteval feature in the PSG game. Let's don't forget about that one. Let's not talk about PSG right now. Let's not talk about PSG because, yeah, like I said, let's not talk about PSG, but we might see Esteval in the PSG game. But for this game, the Wrexham game, he's not going to be available. Gittins is not available. And what's his name? Liverpool as well is not available. But I think, according to Liam Rosinha, we didn't get any injury from the game against Aston Villa. We saw Fofana go down for a little bit, right? Let's stay shaky because when you see Fofana go down, you see Reece James goes down. It's like that's scary scene, right? Because we know what those people mean for us, and we know the quality they possess, and we know their history with injury. So it's just like PTSD, everything just kicking in all at once. But apparently Fofana is okay, and nobody is injured other than the people that was injured before. Everyone is doing okay. So another thing we know, Pedro Neto is back for this game, right? He's back for this FA Cup game, and we know some of them are already on, some calls here and there as well. So we're gonna get into my preview. So we know what's it called? Lavia is available. Isugu has been, playing regular, practice football for a little bit, so he's available. Garnacho is available. Neto, like I said, is back for this game. Delab obviously definitely is available. Achampon is definitely available. Badideshi and Totson are available, right? So without delay, let's get into my starting up predicted lineup. Let's do it. So I'm gonna go with this. Well, not quite this. Hold on, let me just open this up a little bit so you get to see what I'm seeing, and everybody can see the big C. Oh, pause. But Sanchez, right? Sanchez didn't start the last game. I say Enzo Maresca. What's his name? Romero. Why am I calling him Romero? I can't remember the brother name again. What's his name? Liam. Liam came, he said, he talked to him, right? And he's okay. Like you trying to keep the competition going. You have to keep, like there's competition have to be there. And to be honest with you, what's his name? Jorgensen on the ball this gun time was good, right? As compared to Sanchez being on the ball. Now, I'm not saying he was absolutely flawless. There was shaking things in there as well, but he was better as compared to Sanchez. And I know the way Rosenior wants to play, it favors somebody that is good on the ball or ball playing goalkeeper, right? So you see them almost being like that third defender, stepping into the back line, turning it into a back three when we're in possession to kind of give us an extra man, against the opposition. So even if the opposition get to go 1-for-1 in terms of pressing, we have an extra man available that is free, right? It could be the goalkeeper, it could be a player, right? So that's what's been working, right? That's what I mean. At least that's what Liam Rosen has been trying to do. So tomorrow, right? Now, it's one of the tricky one. I would rather see Sanchez against PSG. Let's be honest with you. I would rather see Sanchez against PSG, but I also know Liam Rosen wants to play with the ball as well. So Sanchez have to pick it up. We know they hire a goalkeeper coach to be able to teach them how to play with the ball as well. So hopefully that works out. But tomorrow, I think Jorgensen will be the one in goal, right? Jorgensen will be in goal. So yeah, Jorgensen will be in goal. I don't expect Fofana to be playing. So I expect Tosin. And Badideshi. Oh God, you see, you can sense disaster. Yeah, you can sense disaster written all over that. Why can't I see Badideshi out here? Why can't I see Badideshi? Listen, even them don't want him playing, bro. Like even they don't want him playing. So okay, Badideshi is already out here, right? So I'll put these two people for sure. So it will be this. These two might be my center back pairing tomorrow. I would predict them to start to give Chalobah a rest and also give Fofana a rest because we have PSG coming up and we need the both of them. Kowe is not available because I don't want to see Tosin. I don't want to see Badideshi anywhere near the line up for that PSG game. Lord, please. Rosinio, don't mess with me, brother. Please don't mess with me. Don't mess with me, yeah? Those two people shouldn't be near the line. So tomorrow is their opportunity against Wrexham. If they cannot pull in a stellar performance against Wrexham, it's a guarantee that we're selling them at this point. It's a guarantee that they're leaving. So these two, Hato, I will keep Hato to play. Right now, I'm also okay with Cucurella coming in to start the game because we need to kind of get him to that level, match fitness level again. Because, like I said, PSG is right around the corner. Everything we're doing has to do with PSG right now. Because, like I said, we're not going to talk about PSG, so we're not talking about PSG. Get this right, right? But Hato, to start, I'll be okay. Like I said, if Cucurella gets to start this game as well, to kind of bring experience into that line as well. It's good. It's good like that. So, again. In fact, let's just put Cucurella there. Let's just put the best left back on the planet. Yeah, let's put him there. And then here, Cowell, obviously you injured. So who would I go? I'll go with a champion. Now, I'm also okay with Gusto playing, right? Gusto starting and then getting rid of maybe what's it called? These two people, either one of them gets to sit on the bench and then Josh get to play. But tomorrow I want to see Josh on the pitch as well. And then in the midfield, Isugu is available, right? Like he's been playing. Who did that? No, Estevan, not you. Estevan, not you. You're not available. Well, I cannot see Isugu. I cannot see Isugu. Saw James Gusto. I cannot see Isugu. Isugu. I cannand see it. I know my vision is dead, but I cannot. Okay, he's here. Okay, he's right here. So Isugu is right here, and then I'm gonna go Isugu and Lavia to play next to one another. So there. So you see, Lavia get to play the quote-unquote Enzo type of position. Isugu get to be the Casedo in this type of in this situation, and I think that should be a pretty good midfield, right? I know what Lavia can do. Now, the number 10 position, right? We have Santos that are going to play there. Santos then get to play in that number 10 position because we also know he can play in that Enzo role as well. Then when it comes to the forward position, right, like I said, Neto is already available. So then Neto gets to play right there. Now, he's getting now. Garnacho, can he keep up the form? You are able to do put in a huge display against the like of Aston Villa, right? You put somebody like Cash on his back foot. There should be a pretty easy game. Now, at least we'll love to think that it should be a pretty easy game, considering the fact that it's Wrexham, a championship team. It should be a pretty game that you can also be able to replicate somewhat of the same type of performance against Aston Villa in this game for Garnacho. Neto, you coming back this game also, if you can get yourself another hat trick, that would be a good news for every single one of us, right? And then up front, Ja Pedro, he's the man in form, right? You will say, he's the man in form. Maybe he should play to kind of continue the form. But tomorrow, I also think it would be a good opportunity for the like of the lab to also get, a fresh start. So the lab up front for us, right? He's there, and I think this right here should be able to get Chelsea the game, right? Chelsea be able to get Chelsea the game. Champion can drive off the ball forward if we need him to, right? These two people, right? Hopefully everything goes well with them. Cucurella, the best left back on the planet. That's no joke. Lavia, we know he's one of the calmest player we ever, we Chelsea currently do have. If he's available, if he's fit, we love him. You love him. I love him. We all do love him. Isugu, the one game that we saw him play, we all love him. We saw Casedo, Kante, Makalele, all in him, all at once. So, listen, I'm buzzing for him, right, to see him back on the pitch. And then Santos, well, he's been phenomenal. Since Liam Rosenau walked through the door. Even before Liam Rosenau walked through the door, we all know his quality, but he wasn't getting the minute. But since he started getting the minute, we all see what he can do, and we know what he's made of as well. So in that 10 position, I think it should be good for him. And then Neto on the other side, and then Garnacho also on the other end, and then the lab up front. So hopefully, like I said, this particular formation should be good, great, awesome, fantastic enough to be able to grab us the win. Yeah. When we go to Wrexham, when we go to Wales, it should be good enough to grab us the win. I think we get to rest people that should be rested, right? And then we also get to give people opportunity when that needs it, because the lack of the lab, Garnacho need to find his foot again. Neto also, Isugu need to come back into the team. Lavia as well. Tosin, Badi Deshi, Champion definitely do need minute. We all know there's quality in there, but he do needs minute as well. So listen, I will go with that, and hopefully that gets us the win. Now, my prediction, right? What is my prediction for this game? Wrexham, yeah, we're going over there. I have to give them respect. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to go Chelsea 3, Wrexham 1. Wrexham 1, right? Chelsea 3. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah? Tres. But in terms of who will score tomorrow, I'm going to go Santos to score. And I'm going Dilap to score as well, and then Ganacho to score. So Santos, Dilap, and Ganacho to score tomorrow. Let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Let's stay. Hopefully we grab the win, and I know we can, and I know we should, and I know we will. Right? Let's stay. I'm a firm believer, yeah, in this team. Except they decide to disappoint me. But let me know your thoughts down below, ladies and gentlemen. Much appreciated. Hopefully tomorrow we get the win. Like I said, don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Adios, mi amigos.